Who could that be?
SoapNet. Pure soap 24/7.
Darling, I was very lonely. Hi. Guess what? I bought your favorite croissant for you, and I made your favorite...
You seen the newspaper, Donna?
Yeah, it's right here. I was going to serve it to you with your breakfast. Don't you want to eat something?
No, I'll get something at the office.
Michael, you just wait a minute.
Donna, I've got to go. I'm going to be late.
I want to tell you how lonely I was last night. I just couldn't stand the thought of you sleeping in the guest room. How did you sleep?
Like a baby. Briefcase. Put the briefcase. Ha! There you are, you little devil. What are you doing hiding behind?
Ah, good morning.
Hello.
One of the workmen let me in.
Yeah?
I wanted to bring this to you before I went to work.
Couldn't I wait until I got into the office?
I'm not going to the office. At least not until later.
Oh, why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm picking up my tail on Lucas, remember?
Oh, right. What's in the folder?
The report on what happened at Iris Wheeler's place.
Yeah, that was fast. Good work.
Thank you.
But it's all wrong.
Wrong? It's exactly the way it happened.
Maybe, but our office uses a completely different format.
Oh, well, gee whiz.
That's unacceptable.
Because my margin's wrong?
All our documents have the same form.
Who cares?
Me. It's easier to read things when they're all in a certain format.
But, Cass, I am a private investigator. I'm not a secretary.
Frankie, I don't care if you're Hercule Poirot. If you're going to work for me, you do things my way. All reports must conform.
Fine. Conform them.
Frankie! Hey! Frankie, come on!
Oh, you just think you're so smart, don't you? You have all the answers, right?
What are you talking about?
That. Who do you think did that?
One of the construction workers
Oh,
must
would you
have gotten...
come off it, Cass? It wasn't a construction worker, it was Nicole.
Yes. Well, I can't tell you how much this means to me, Mr. Palmer. Yes. Yes. I'm glad you're home. Will you hear? You okay?
Yeah, we finally got started.
You sure you don't mind coming all the way here, then? No, that's wonderful. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Yeah. I just hope it's not a terrible imposition on you. No, it's wonderful. Yes, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thanks for what?
So I'll see you then, right? Great. Okay. Yes, until then. Bye-bye. Mitch, I just have the best news.
What is it?
I found R.B. Palmer.
Already?
He is going to help me. I'm actually going to see my daughter.
Mr. Clarence, we are having a very busy day today, and you're doing an excellent job of announcing visitors. You can send the next one up.
Well, surely you must have some idea.
Art thefts are very difficult cases.
I'm not interested in excuses.
I don't make excuses. Now, we're checking it with the fences. That's your best bet.
Fences?
Yes, hopefully whoever stole your painting will try to sell it.
My Winslow home on somebody else's walls.
You know, there's one thing that bothers me. One other possibility.
Well, what's that?
The doorman said he didn't see anyone but Miss Frank.
Are you sure Miss Frame didn't steal my painting?
The story checks out.
Yeah, well, what's the other thing that bothers you?
I was just wondering if the painting was stolen by someone who had access to the apartment.
Wait a minute.
Well, the only other person who has access to the apartment is Vivian, and I can assure you she is beyond reproach.
Okay.
Besides, her taste in art runs more towards the cowboy milieu.
How about the building staff?
I don't know.
Well, we're on a check on it anyway.
You know, if I was you, I wouldn't give up on Frankie Frame.
I'm not giving up on anyone, but it's pretty clear that she was a victim herself.
Well, what was she doing here in the first place?
Returning your appointment book.
Yeah, so Mr. Cass Winthrop says. I mean, he was her employee, right?
You think Cass had something to do with the theft?
Well, maybe his law practice isn't as lucrative as he'd like everybody to think. And I hear he is quite the gambler.
Mr. Lucas.
Gentlemen are called Mr. I, Vivian, and no gentleman.
There's someone here to see you.
They can wait. Mr. Cass Winthrop is thoroughly unscrupulous. He'd sell his own mother for pennies. That's presuming he had a mother, of course.
I'll tell Mrs. Wheeler you're here.
You won't want to talk to.
You really?
Yes, I remember how you were saying you loved tea at Fortnum and Mason. Well, I had my London office send you some.
You did? Why?
I just told you because you said you liked it.
I haven't had this since Mrs. Wheeler and I left London. How can I ever thank you?
Your smile is thank you enough.
Thank you, Vivian. Well, Lucas, I didn't realize it was you.
Hello, Iris.
I'd like you to meet Detective Walker. A painting of mine was stolen, and she's investigating the case.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I better be getting back to headquarters, so
Well, you'll keep me informed, I hope.
you'll be hearing from me. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucas. Did we have an appointment this morning?
No, I just heard about the robbery. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
You didn't walk in on this guy or anything, did you?
No, somebody else did, or so they say.
Was anything else stolen besides the painting?
No. Thank heavens it wasn't this one. I would have died.
You really did love your father.
My father was the dearest thing in my life. In some ways, he was my life. When he died, I didn't think anything would be important. Now that's changed.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Do you have proof?
No, but
Then how the hell can you make a statement like that?
it makes sense, Cass.
How? Explain it to me.
Do you remember it being on the door before Nicole saw you and me in there?
I don't know. The whole place is torn up.
I'd be willing to bet you money it wasn't there.
Did you see her do it?
The paint is right here.
Exactly. So lots of people, including the entire construction crew, had access to it.
I know that, Cass, but why would a member of the
You
construction...
didn't see her do it, did you?
It's just that I have this feeling about this, and it's really beginning...
I'm getting a little tired of you pointing the finger at Nicole.
You're right. You're right. Let's just drop the whole thing.
No, let's not, Frankie. You've been accusing Nicole of all sorts of things for the past few weeks. We're gonna put an end to this once and for all.
How do you propose to do that?
I'm gonna call Nicole. Ask her to come over now.
You slept well
Perfectly,
without me.
obviously.
How did you do that?
I was tired. If you'll excuse me.
Michael, wait a
Donna,
minute.
by the way, I stopped by Mikey's room on the way down. He was still asleep. Tell him I'll give him a call.
No, I'm not going to tell him. You have to stay here and talk to me now. We're not going to live in this house together without communicating.
Why not, Donna? We've been doing that for months.
That's not fair, Michael.
For all I know, Donna, as a matter of fact, we could have been doing that longer. You know what I mean? I mean, who knows? The mind reels at what you probably haven't told me. For all I know, our entire life together could have been a lie.
Let Nicole get that. I only lied to protect my daughters.
Your daughters.
Our daughters. Our daughters, Michael. I was going to tell you the truth when the time was right.
When were you going to tell me the truth?
When the paternity test came in.
Oh, for God's sake, Donna!
Well, at least we would have known what we were dealing with.
No,
then.
you should have told me.
Why? Why? So you could suffer with me? So you could have laid awake worrying at night that your daughters were going to be totally damaged by this whole thing?
Yes, I would have welcomed it. Yes.
Well, I obviously made a mistake.
Donna, I don't want to live with someone who does not respect me enough to tell me the truth and then tells themselves that I can't handle it.
It's not a question of you not being able to handle
Oh, right,
it,
wait a minute.
Michael.
It's not handle it. It's that you didn't want me involved. That's what it is.
I did want you involved. I would have given anything if I could have shared this pain with you.
Oh, really? And that's why you encouraged Victoria to lie along with you?
All right. It's a mistake. I know that now, and I'm sorry. God knows I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? Are you sorry you did it? Or are you sorry you got caught?
Both.
That's what I thought.
Michael, if you will just try to see things
Hello?
from...
Oh, I tell you what, would you call me back on the other line? Yeah, I'll take it in there. Bye. I'll be in my office.
Michael.
I'm not going to be an outsider in my own house.
I've never done that to you.
You moved over, you gave me room at the head of the table. I want more than that.
Where are you going?
I am going to be part of my daughter's lives. Even if it means I can't be part of yours.
Oh, Donna, you'll never guess what just happened.
I don't know what I'm gonna do every time I try to explain things.
I can't talk now, Donna. I'm sorry.
Where are you going?
Cass called. He wants to see me. Oh, is that all you can say? Donna, this is the first time he's contacted me since all of our problems. He asked to see me.
Well, I'm sure that's very intriguing, but what?
But
I just don't want you to get your hopes up too high.
don't worry about me, okay? Oh, by the way, you look beautiful. I don't know how Michael can resist you.
I don't either.